Alright, welcome back everyone to another episode of Phantom Doctrine. Last time my internet completely blew up, so I was unable to continue. Hopefully today everything is fine. I've also ordered an upgrade to the internet so that this may not happen again. This will not happen again. Alright, so the last thing we were doing is preparing to see what next objectives the center special mission was going to give us. So this is always when something shows with this type of briefcase, it is story related. That means we should try to do it in order to advance the story. And in difference to other games, I will let you enjoy what is happening. So normally I would skip cinematics,
so many dead, just to kill one
but
man.
since I don't expect many people to play this game,
Walter Poon, Bolt. You're looking at it.
All this? Just to get Leslie? Come on.
He had vital intel about the nuclear ring, and more. And this only proves how important it is.
Well, whatever he had, it's gone now.
If I know Leslie, he planned for this.
Maybe he had the intel in a false tooth. Holy shit. You think he hid intel in a false tooth?
If we're lucky, we can pick it up in the morgue.
No wonder you two got along. You're both clinically paranoid.
and there we go. A little bit of story development as our main informant got killed. So what we're gonna do now is try to prepare for a mission right over there. I'll let the last plane land. Oop, there we go. And let's see. Before we go into a mission, we should always do reconnaissance. So Deadpan and Monitor are gonna spend some time doing exactly that. Someone else, however, for example, the people that are here in Sarkoda, Canasta and Durand, are going to check what's going on over here. So let's go. So this rumor proved to be nothing, means we continue, and new rumors emerge. And it is our job to investigate all the rumors, right? I see that my base is not crafting anything new, and also that this paper could be finished. Wow. I guess within the internet crash I may have missed track of what I was doing. Alright, so we have now obtained an insane amount of intel on this particular file, so we'll be able to solve it no matter what. So because we have every possible intel, we know for sure that we can do it. Alright, so Keystone. Has Keystone showed up already? The answer is no, it hasn't. And also this place should be connected here. Alright, let's find Keystone. That's not Keystone. That's not Keystone. Cobra and... oh, bottom. Rounds. Let's see. Sportsman. Keystone. Excellent. Now we have a Keystone. With a Keystone, we can search specifically for what we want. Bonafide or Swordsman? Bonafide. Bonafide to Jinx. Jinx to Letter Bomb. Or Ugly Twin or Dead Beetle. Letter Bomb to Dividend. But this sounds like it leads to nothing. I guess I should reveal this. So we go back. Ugly Twin. Swordsman. Swordsman is up here. It was easier. The file is complete. We have now revealed that Canasta is a really good investigator, and there's 2 new agent candidates. Can I even hire someone? I cannot. That's why we're gonna go to the workshop and ask for an expansion to get more people in our barracks. So later on it will be very important to keep people flying around all the time, so we'll need many people. Okay, so what's going on right now? We have successfully... okay. We may have to divert our efforts. So what I was going to say is that we have now tactical recon of this area. However, we see that there's a mission going on from the enemy, and we do not want to let this finish. So what we're gonna do is do another tactical recon, just like other people this time. And then we're gonna use Oxide, and Monitor to explore this new location. To those that were not here at the beginning, I always send them in pairs because lone operatives may get ambushed and you do not get a chance to release them for free. You have to, you actually do not get a chance to fight for them, you have to lose them. If you send 2, you can fight yourself out of the situation. New file has begun, but we have 0 intel on it. More people want our attention, more rumors at least. So we send them out as well. What's going on? Nothing is going on over there. Our new expansion is finished. We can now hire 5 more people. And now we really need to start thinking about more archetypes that we want to use on our missions. For example, freelance, Mossad, NSA. Okay, so Mossad has backshot. Ooh, okay. I want everyone to enjoy this with me. So obituary here will probably be the one we hire first, if we don't check the rest. And the reason is because the backshot is a special ability that allows you to shoot in a cone. And when you shoot in a cone, you hit everyone that is in it. And remember, there is no chance to hit in this game, so this is pretty effective if you get up close. He does have below average stats, but we will see how this grows over time. Maybe we'll get him up to 7 movement range, and then from there to increase more and more. I will hire you though, because you're interesting. D&D pickpocket. I don't think I've ever seen pickpocket as an ability. I actually don't even know what it could potentially give you. So I'm gonna hire this person, and he's going to be one of the people that go to steal people around. Okay, so hire Rat Pack. And that is it for now. Every time we hire someone, we incur danger, which means soon we'll have to change hideouts. So I'm gonna take it easy on the frequency with which we hire people. However, we may want to do some of these upgrades. Improve real estate contracts, analytics expansion, infirmary slots. Do we have 1 or 2? We have already 2. I've rarely felt the need to have more infirmary slots. So let's go with more hideout candidates. The reason for this is because when we have to move, we will do that in a hurry, and we don't know how much money we're gonna have at that time. So it could get tricky. Okay, and now that we are ready, we still have one disguise. We will go with the same equipment as last time. Canasta and Durand, they're both excellent at what they do. I kinda, you know what? I am intrigued. Oh, this could backfire so bad, but I don't care. Who was the person who could steal? Was it Rat Pack? Yep. Okay, so we're gonna give this person some gear, and that gear is going to come out of Durand. First, we're gonna tell Durand that he doesn't need this, doesn't need this, and he doesn't need this. We go back to Rat Pack. We give him the picklock, the medkit, the other way around. Annoying. Medkit, lockpick. He will use an AK just because we need to equip something over there, and a pistol. So currently this person is very useless. Also, it has 2 secret perks, one of which may be very bad. However, I'm risking everything just to show you guys something that could be potentially cool. And I really hope it's not a disaster. Okay, so if we check pickpocket, that's what it does. I remember this. Okay, then it's not so important, and I don't want to bring this person anymore. Okay, so reloading in this game is very similar to XCOM. You have infinite ammo, but not an infinite clip. That means you have to replace your magazine using action points or fire points, and this usually slows you down. If you have someone with a perk of pickpocket and you knock someone out, you immediately reload all your weapons. I think this is a little bit too combo-y for what we have to do right now. I'm gonna go back to Durand, go with what's safe, go with what we know, and we'll use lockpicks. Yeah. Actually, Canasta should have... okay, Canasta is using the disguise, so she cannot use that. So we use Durand, sign, launch. So this time I'm not gonna cut the stream to make a separate video because we are trying to recover the lost time from our internet fallout. That's why we're gonna continue playing. I believe this is only mission 3. So the stakes should be still pretty high because the longer the game goes, the more tools you have to deal with the problems. Okay, so the person is in here. Is that a wall? That is a wall. That is very annoying. Is that a south approach? Southern approach? No, there's another wall over there. Oh my god, that is annoying. Okay, so I cannot spy on this person without risking. So I am going to... I think... Okay, so east approach for the recon, and we are going to land... Wait, where are even the cameras? Down here. Okay, doesn't matter. We will land over here. And Canasta will begin somewhere else because she has a disguise, and Durand will take care of the cameras by running all around the edge. Keeping the intro.
Lone enemy operative. Eliminate or capture. Keep it quiet if possible.
Be quiet if possible, we will try. So already this is a policeman, right? Yes. So policemen present the least threat. So that's pretty cool to know. This enemy is okay. Okay, it seems to be right here. At least that's what it looks like. It also does tell me that the second floor is free. So what we're gonna do is exert Canasta. Always get that movement speed bonus. And start getting loot. So Canasta is in disguise. This time she looks like a, I don't know, official, a reporter. I don't know. She has a cool hat, which means no one will suspect of her unless she does something shady, like taking loot right in front of people or the cameras. That's why we're gonna spot the loot before we move on. Already see a second piece over there, so we can move freely over here. And we pass the turn. Again, these are the boring, not boring, but less exciting stealth missions, which means we are gonna take our sweet time. We're gonna move safely over here, check that nobody's looking, and then, whoops, bulletproof vest. We have loot everywhere anyway, so we'll have to continue. And Durand will continue casing the place, just casually running in the night, in the rain, over to the camera controls. I'm pretty sure nobody will suspect of that. Okay. So we approach the limits of what is allowed territory, and once we confirm that that there's very little danger of someone randomly coming in and discovering him, crash through the window, turn off the camera. This should enable Canasta to steal easier from people. Again, this is the one thing I can complain the most about the game, which is that we constantly have to repeat that action. Is that a person that was just killed and it just left there? A little bit brutal, don't you think? Is he breathing? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's ignore the mysterious body and we'll ask Canasta to visit upstairs. We are pretty sure that the enemy has not moved. We're also sure that he has, or he or she, has one of the loot pieces inside. And we're trying to run all the way over here because that's another piece of loot. Okay, so this person can see a civilian If the civilian sees us, it's bad. If anyone sees us, it's bad. We could go for a run over here, but I really don't see any point. There is no loot to be found anywhere in this place. So we'll go outside. That's the limit of the map. And then we'll continue walking around. Because as long as we don't do anything suspicious, again, nobody will try to whack us. What I'm wondering right now is if this person is guarding the... That's shady. If this person is guarding the loot. But if he is, or she is, then I will be able to show you something very cool. If your mission happens to be in a place which language your units can speak. Okay, so he's not guarding, but she's not guarding it, but let's imagine she would be blocking me. What you can do is talk to them. You can just distract them. It has cooldown, it costs awareness. But if the person who can do the action knows the language of the place, then the distraction will be successful and you'll be able to turn them around. And what's also cool is that this does not cause any suspicion and also does not cost any type of fire points. So you can just turn someone around and then do something out of it. Alright, let's find the last loot. I think we are 2 out of 4 in loot and 1 out of 2 in secret docks. No docks over here. So it kinda has to be downstairs, right? Oh, there's an entire different building. That's fun. Of course, I could completely ignore this part, but no. We are here. Scanning for loot. Upstairs, there is the remaining intel, and there is more loot. So we have everything. So 1, 2, 3, those other 3 pieces were missing. Let's move over here. What we're gonna do next with Canasta is try to go to a very far point from here in order to scan inside that building. And Durand will have to take extra long to go all around the place so that he doesn't trigger any alarm for being in a restricted territory. Which apparently this doesn't is. This is not, so that's an interesting idea. Maybe I'm not allowed to go upstairs? Yeah, it seems like this place is fine. However, there's no difference in going through inside or outside, so we're just gonna take the long route. Okay, and we are still very sure that the enemy agent is here, and we have not killed anyone yet, which means she or it has no reason to go out and explore, which is cool. So we can pass these turns a little bit quicker, because we know that we are not in any type of danger. I'm not even bothering with the speed in Canasta, because I know we'll be taking long routes anyway. The cool thing about line of sight is that the view distance is infinite, which means as soon as I get around here, I'll be able to see all the way to here. I'll be able to spot the enemy. I already see a problem though. This policeman is kind of guarding whomever is this agent, so we'll have to do something about that. Alright, so we run again, and let's be safe. Okay, we use exertion. I may want to move extra this turn. This is what I mean that the tension is a little bit lower, because it's not a firefight, but any false step may get me killed. Cool, so now we have full confirmation. This person has 91 health, which means we will not be able to knock it down, which means we will engage in combat. So the moment we do this, we absolutely want to be ready to extract. And in order to be ready, we can check that there are some zones to which we can escape. Actually, I think this one may be the best, so that we can engage, for example, through the windows, sorry, and then run straight to the outside so that line of sight will break a lot of the shots that we could potentially get. So now that we have a plan, it's time to get the loot. So we also know that this agent does not move until some of the enemies are killed, and since we're planning not to kill any enemy, we simply know he will stay put. Technically speaking, the enemy is not aware I am here at all. And we saw 1, 2, so let's go right over there. And I am sure not to risk getting spotted with Duran. So he's gonna stay at the edge. Let's try to make this quick for you guys. Can Canasta reach loot? Nope, so we will have to use exertion. If this was Stimpack, then these people must be dragged at it at this point. So we go over here. We do not click on loot yet, because it could be dangerous. Someone could be looking at us. But that is not the case. So we loot, get the info, pass the turn. Step 2. Run over here. Pass the turn. Furthermore, move over here. Get the loot. Cool. And we exert again. There's another mega coordinated option we could go for, which is a little bit crazy, and I kinda love the idea of, because what we could do is shoot at the agent and then knock it down with one of our other guys. But that will get us, if not killed, it will get us delayed for sure. So let's keep rolling with what we knew. I mean, trying to get all the enemy agents alive in order to interrogate them is a cool idea, but it can also get pretty taxing. So there's no need to try so hard every time. Also, at the beginning of the game, the possible rewards we get from it are extremely low value. Much more important to get all the loot and to get very safely out. That is pretty much it. So we're gonna leave Durand a little bit behind, so that in case this guy patrols weirdly, he doesn't spot me. And the next thing we're gonna check is, can we engage? Is it time to engage? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move Canasta over here. We're gonna move Durand over here. And let's see, can we breach? Is it okay to breach? It seems okay to breach. In that case, let's breach. Brutal.
Mission target incapacitated.
So mission
Copy, team.
worked out. We'll put Durand over here. He'll probably take some fire, but that's better than Canasta taking the fire. And now it's time to ask for evacuation. That's not good, that's not good, this is good.
I'm on my way.
So we're gonna try to weave through either the buildings or this side. Probably the side, because I just saw there's a locked door. We could also take the stairs to go upstairs to break even more line of sight. Any options. So as we can see, now they are aware that I exist, which is a little bit too late for them. Canasta could have moved again, damn it. I should have paid attention to this. Luckily, cover plus the armor piece that I put on him is enough to negate this damage completely. So what's happening here is that I have 8 damage reduction, and when he tried to shoot at me, my awareness dodged the shot. So the damage was reduced greatly already, and then it got negated completely by this 8 armor. If people are using automatic weapons, this won't be always the case, so just be ready. Okay, we'll put Canasta behind high cover. I'm assuming that everyone will be coming from the warehouse or the place where the enemy was. We'll create a zone against an overwatch zone basically. And then the question is, how far can Duran get? The answer is not too far. So we get him over here. And we can only overwatch with the pistol. And this time we'll do the cone overwatch. So let's see what we got. Overwatch triggers, we hit the enemy, only a little bit. I guess that's fine. A second enemy now shoots at us. It's a decent shot, but most importantly we got suppressed, so our awareness regeneration will be reduced, and also it's taken down to 0. Means this shot will do as much damage as it can do, in this case 23. As you can see, if... Ooh, this is starting not to be... Oh, come on, that could have been a kill. So, this is starting to get really, really dangerous. I hope no one else shoots at Durant. Because, you know, that was quite enough. Okay, it seems to be good. So what we're gonna do is... okay, that's civilians running, that's all fine. We're probably gonna take a pistol shot with canasta, because pistol shots do not end your turn. And the minimum damage this can do is 3. And I believe this person had... My god, can I... 2. Excellent. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot. Ooh. Get the kill. Leave Durant to run away. Ah, that was a slight mistake. So the mistake I made there is assuming there were no enemies on Overwatch specifically. So I could have gotten shot as soon as I got through here. Luckily I didn't, so I'm just gonna continue as normal. I should have used the medkit first and then moved. We're gonna move over here and then we're gonna close the door. Break even more line of sight. That's not a solid door, probably not gonna break line of sight. However, we are now in a very sneaky position. The enemy has to go through 2 fences, so this one and then this one, in order to even shoot at us. And I guess standing over here in the roof is not enough. So I think our path is clear. And right before the end, I'm gonna give Durand a second medkit use, the one from Canasta. Ah well, Canasta doesn't have one because she's in disguise. Okay, so we're just gonna get out. We're gonna move over here, and Canasta is gonna move. Canasta is gonna exert. And then move. Cool. Mission ready. We evacuate. We even got to loot all of it. Every single piece. What we keep forgetting to do, maybe because it's not too important at the beginning, is to put the mods on the guns that we can use. We got some intel, we got some machine guns, and we got clip size increase. Cool. Canasta got a level, which is great. So let's see what we can get. We get a perk and a training. So trainings are a great thing, and I will show you soon what we can do with them. Okay, so my options are better Overwatch, never get stunned, cannot be suppressed, or more XP for missions. And I don't know about you, but I always love leveling faster, so that's what we're gonna do. So, if I remember correctly, Canasta begins with a level 2 training, and the way trainings work is that there's 3 types of training and 5 levels of each type of training. Canasta currently has the 2nd level training of tactical, I think that's the class of training called. So we could train her in any of the level 1s. And the reason why we may want to do so is to grab expertise with certain weapons or certain bonuses with abilities. And I absolutely adore grabbing this one. Urban Operations. Empath heals 25 hit points to the user of the stim pack when the medkit when he's healing someone else, which means basically we get 50% more effectiveness out of one pack. The problem with trainings is that they take forever and they cost money. Also, we'll get training with pistols, which is really good because she has none. Right now, all we can do is give Durand a little bit of a clip. Another cool thing. Mods are interchangeable and removable at any point, which means we should never be afraid to use them. Which is kinda cool. So actually, for example, maybe this is not good. Yeah, it's good. Actually, this is tricky. Right, so we don't have anything for small machine guns. We only have some pistol things, but no one has proficiency with pistols yet, so that's sad. I wish I had shotguns though. Can I buy shotguns? No, I don't know anyone that sells me shotguns. Okay, it's too early in the game, I guess. So, what will we do next? The next thing we will do is we're gonna check how many people would be allowed on this assault. So it's Deadpan and 2 others, because we have to bring Deadpan for this mission. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cancel. We're gonna let this other person heal. I forgot his name. Durand. There we go. And we're gonna go for Canasta's training because I find it very important. Go for it. In the meantime, we'll take more control of the meta layer by making sure every rumor is investigated. Okay, so the upgrade finished, and now we can ask more people to check on these things. Red Pack Obituary. I see our danger is climbing, but this is still not too bad. Money is climbing pretty well, so we might as well just start doing more upgrades. In this case, I believe this one makes sense. Yes. So what this will do is increase this thing more to the right, so that we can cross, that we can go into the danger zone later, basically. What else is there to do? I believe there were intel packages delivered to us. Actually, we found out of them. Let's see. Golf course, DGSE, whatever that is. It's not this? Yes. There we go. So, Union Jack shows up here. And this does not connect to anything yet. Yes, connects here. And does this connect somewhere? Yes. Excellent. So we found out half of the file already. That was fast. Albion fields, though, they do not exist in our files yet. I guess that's fine. So what can we do? I guess we can put Deadpan here in the meantime. Yeah, that's fine. We go back to the world, continue exploring. Okay. Found yet another enemy. Even though we've been killing them pretty... Wait, what? Yeah, you're here. Okay, that makes sense. We've been taking care of the enemies, of the enemy agents very, very efficiently. Apparently they're still around. Okay, maximum danger increased. And we're not gonna build anything else because I guess anytime soon we'll need to move the warehouse. Sorry, the safe house. And we're now ready to assault this place. What is Canasta doing? 17 more hours of training. Oh, that is just horrible. Is it too late to do anything else? It is too late. So I have an option here, which is to... So I have 2 options. I can either risk taking the guy Rat Pack for a spin, and then risk that these perks are actually bad. I could also grab someone else that has no perks and therefore no chance to be a traitor. And maybe that's what I should do. Because the only other option is to take Deadpan, and Deadpan can die. But you know what? Deadpan has extra health. Yeah, I think I want to take Deadpan. Okay, let's do that. Assault, Durand and Deadpan, and you will be using the disguise this time, Deadpan. Again, the mission is pretty much the same. Look at this combination. The mission is pretty much the same. Try to neutralize the agent, get the loot, get out. And this time I will cut the stream for 1 second in order to get a separate video. And I will see you soon.